In case you missed it, Brock Lesnar squashed Kofi Kingston to become a 5-time WWE champion. However, that was only part of the story. Join us now as Wrestlelamia looks at why Brock Lesnar destroyed Kofi Kingston. Tonight's main event WWE Championship match between Kofi Kingston and challenger Brock Lesnar ended almost as soon as it started, with the champion charging Lesnar only to get picked up for an F5 and pinned, and this all happened within just 9 seconds. However, that was just the beginning, as Rey Mysterio's music played and the master of the 619 was joined by none other than UFC giant Cain Velasquez, the man who legitimately defeated Lesnar in UFC. Velasquez charged into the ring, attacking a visibly frightened Lesnar, and Lesnar exited the ring, teasing he'd come back but backed off. Now as the smoke clears, fans are asking why Lesnar scored such a decisive win over Kofi Kingston, whose underdog story led to Kofi Mania and the WWE Championship win at WrestleMania 35, that saw some fans seeing this as a sign the WWE was willing to give wrestlers besides the usual suspects a shot at the top. But let's look at the reasons why Kofi Mania has now ended. Number 1. The WWE wanted a shocker for Friday Night SmackDown's premiere. The WWE had a lot riding on tonight's SmackDown, as it wanted to make sure current viewers followed the blue brand from Tuesday to Friday, and that curious viewers got bit by the wrestling bug. While Lesnar's win over Kofi wasn't unexpected by WWE fans, his utter annihilation of Kofi was. Lesnar's big win has to be seen as a sign the WWE is looking for big things to happen every week on SmackDown and is must-see TV. Number 2. The WWE wants to re-establish Brock Lesnar as the Beast. While the argument can be made that the WWE has misused Lesnar by having him squash star after star, there's also an argument that the WWE wasted Lesnar's status as a monster when they had Seth Rollins defeat him twice, including a decisive win at SummerSlam where Lesnar showed vulnerability. In theory, Lesnar putting Rollins over was a good move, but the WWE's use of Rollins, first as a champion who struggled against Baron Corbin and now as a babyface who cowers in the face of the Fiend, it made Lesnar look weak. After all, how could Lesnar lose to a weak champion like Rollins, especially when Rollins worked his SummerSlam match with a kayfabe injury? As we'll see, the WWE has a big program for Lesnar, and they needed the Beast incarnate, not a guy who loses to Seth Rollins twice in a few months. Number 3. The WWE wants Lesnar vs Velasquez to be huge. You can be certain that Cain Velasquez is being well paid by the WWE. As noted in previous videos, Velasquez was being pursued by a number of promotions, including AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling, as he brings size and instant credibility as a world-class fighter, as well as the man who defeated Lesnar in UFC. The WWE obviously feels Lesnar vs Velasquez is a marquee match, but not if Lesnar had to struggle against Kofi Kingston. The WWE wanted a dominant Lesnar, and his win over Kofi helped restore this, making Lesnar vs Velasquez mean more, much more. Number 4. Kofi Mania was a failure. There's no denying that the fans of the New Day got to see Kofi Kingston make the most of his underdog success story, and there's no doubt that Kofi did everything he could to get Kofi Mania over. The reality though is that Kofi's WWE Championship reign saw no significant bump in television ratings or ticket sales, and there's evidence that Jinder Mahal's WWE Championship was more successful. Ouch. To be fair, the WWE has been flat for some time and very few things have helped the WWE's ratings and ticket sales for long. Nonetheless, the WWE had nothing to gain by continuing Kofi's reign. Number 5. Kofi Kingston was expendable. The WWE deserves credit for giving the Kofi Kingston experiment nearly 6 months to work, with Kingston scoring some big wins as WWE Champion. Ultimately, Kofi's title reign did not help ratings or ticket sales in any noticeable way. With SmackDown moving to Fox, the WWE must have felt they had nothing to lose by offering Kingston up as a sacrificial lamb. While this is their thinking, Wrestlelamia does think that the WWE Championship was diminished because Kofi held the belt for nearly 6 months, yet couldn't last 9 seconds in the ring with Lesnar. There will likely be backlash from Kofi fans, but the WWE probably doesn't see it as outweighing the benefits of a Lesnar vs Velasquez match. And number 6, it opens up storylines for Kofi. While the WWE may be giving little thought to Kofi's post-championship future, his loss to Lesnar opens up several storylines. How will someone who preaches the power of positivity deal with such a crushing loss? Will wrestlers such as Randy Orton, who called Kofi a fluke champion, use his loss to antagonize him? Could Kofi's loss drive him to return to being a heel, along with the rest of the New Day? Kofi's title loss opens several possibilities, and hopefully the WWE will use his squash defeat to advance new storylines. But there you have it guys, the reasons why Brock Lesnar crushed Kofi Mania. What did you think of this shocking event? Be sure to leave your comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.